Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Keel Boom Diekin, back at it again. And once again, we have some more depressing news coming back out of, well, as you know it, of all places, California. The state fire marshal wants to sell illegal confiscated fireworks, presumably to places like TNT and Phantom, or places in the Midwest, or on the East Coast. They want to confiscate your fireworks and resell it for a profit. So let's go ahead and get into this one. All right, so I actually posted this in one of my groups a couple of weeks ago. And so the state fire marshal of California, they are issuing a proposal to confiscate fireworks that people bring over to California, or if they catch you shooting illegal fireworks or whatnot in California. And they want to turn around and sell it for a profit because they are aware that there's a lot of money to be made. And they're hurting. They're hurting for cash. And because of that, obviously they took a big financial cut last year with a lot of things being shut down due to COVID. And as you can see there here in the footage, they presumably want to pull you over, confiscate your fireworks so they could resell it for a profit. Now, I'm not even going to get too far into the legalities of all of this, but we do know that this is a serious conflict of interest for any law-abiding office or agency to have some sort of a direct profit from maybe enticing them to pull additional people over because they have goals they need to meet because it affects them financially. Yeah, I honestly don't see any of this passing. I just definitely wanted to share this here on the channel with all of you, that these are the lens and the extremes that they're going through here in California to get some money. And as you guys know, the other day I posted something about Folsom and San Jose, California, Northern California. They're trying to do their little thing up there to penalize everybody and recoup some funds that way. But this is just outrageous. I mean, for a agency to want to start pulling people over with the whole idea or confiscating fireworks just to resell them. I mean, we all know the common rule of thumb is typically they destroy it. You know, they probably take it home to their family members and enjoy their own show so they don't have to buy anything themselves. But this is just getting really bad out here. I mean, this is definitely the Wild West. I mean, that's some great product right there from Red Apple. Wish I can get my hands on some of that. But yeah, they want to take confiscated fireworks and resell it. Now, this is really turning into a monopoly. I'm not sure what the store owners of the programs such as Outlaw, Alien, Red Apple, and other various sources, how they would really feel about this, because essentially they want to partner up with obviously other stores back east, probably TNT and maybe other larger competitors, by creating some type of contract or deal. Now, we all know that if you are buying fireworks in California, typically you are getting them from Alien, Blackjack, Outlaw, Red Apple, Alamo, several other places out here. But I don't know, this just seems like some type of corporate greed here to go through something like this where they're partnering up with a competitor to do this. I don't even see how they're going to get away with any of this. Now, nothing has been passed. Obviously, I believe that there's a bill or a measure that they're trying to reinstate or get written up so that it can pass for situations like this. But just wanted to keep you guys apprised at some of the new methods that they are trying to conjure up for 2022 and trying to cut down on a lot of this stuff. But a lot of this stuff is essentially immoral. It's not ethical for this type of business practice for an agency to do something like this. But we'll see. I mean, we already know TNT has a monopoly in California, and for a competitor like that to also sell quote unquote illegal fireworks, and then also, you know, they sell illegal fireworks, the aerial types, whatnot, in other states, create apps, and then want to compensate people for ratting out people shooting some of the same type of stuff that they typically sell, but they don't sell it in California. Yeah, I think this is just the beginning of a lot of stuff, and honestly I would love to see some lawyers get involved in situations like this as far as consumer practices and some of the unethical business dealings that's really going on behind the scenes, especially with TNT and what the state fire marshal is trying to do. I just don't see how something like this really doesn't catch somebody's attention, if you know what I mean. But anyway, guys, here's a full video. This is Keo Boom Diekin. Just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the issue. Let me know what you think in the comments section below.
Confiscated across California and destroyed. It cost the state millions to do so. Now a new bill would allow the fire marshal to sell those fireworks to be used out of state.
But what's to keep them from showing up here again next year? CBS 13 investigative reporter Julie Watts is getting answers.
The detonated illegal fireworks that damaged homes and injured 17 people in LA last week were just 5,000 of the 281,000 pounds of illegal fireworks confiscated in California since last summer alone. State law requires a fire marshal to collect and destroy illegal fireworks, which costs the state about $10 a pound. But instead of spending money to destroy them, a new bill would allow the state to make money off illegal fireworks by selling them to firework exporters and wholesalers like Phantom and TNT to be resold in other states. Are you essentially buying back your own fireworks?
No, we're not. We're buying back other companies' fireworks and trying to get them out of California.
Dennis Ravel is a spokesman for TNT, one of the two firework distributors backing the bill. How much are we talking in terms of savings to the state?
$1.9 million.
He points to a legislative report that found the majority of fireworks seized in California are commercially viable and legal in other states. So supporters project $1.9 million in savings for fireworks the state doesn't have to pay to destroy. And while the bill doesn't eliminate the $3.6 million in taxpayer dollars already allocated to the Fireworks Enforcement and Disposal Fund, it does require new revenue from the sales is added to that fund, and any savings achieved must be allocated to enforcement efforts.
We're still analyzing the bill.
CAL FIRE's Daniel Berlant says there's already adequate funding in the budget to cover their cost to destroy seized fireworks, but he acknowledges more preventative enforcement is needed.
And that starts by stopping it from coming in over the border.
Which begs the question, if we're simply sending seized fireworks back out, what's to keep these fireworks from ending up right back here next year?
They're not going to a neighboring state, first and foremost.
He explains the law prohibits the seized fireworks from being sold in neighboring states, and resellers risk losing their license if the fireworks make their way back. But Berlant says there's only one way to ensure that doesn't happen.
We know for a fact when we send these fireworks off for disposal that they are never making their way back in California.
Wow, interesting idea. The bill unanimously passed the Senate and has no public opposition, but we're told Assemblymember Jim Frazier decided this week not to hear the bill in his committee, meaning it may not move forward this year. His office did not return our request for comment.